Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be working on survival stories more. I finally finished up the story that I had been pursuing for pretty much all of last week, so if you haven't seen that already, go check it out. The whole ARK 2 Snail Games debacle. But with that being said, let's get right into it. So I'm working in the dev kit in Blender and really just showing you guys my process. What's up? So just for, just sort of to summarize what I've been doing for the past couple streams. Basically, I'm taking structures that are builder built for the survival story sets, and I'm turning them into shell versions of themselves that run really well in the game. And that way we can have like a huge sprawling city in the background of the survival stories without, the performance hit. And so we're basically making tons of cool little static mesh assets using ARK's in-game building system. So this is all, like I said, for the survival stories. Right now I have to build a mesh using some of these components. So this is sort of a tedious part here. I haven't done it before, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me grab the thing. But Randy, hello, Randy Anderson. Hello, Soup. Hi, Darcy Scolo. Love Snail Games. Woo, microtransaction. No, this is for Aberration. This is for Aberration Part 2. Structure baking. Here we go. Grab our exports. We're gonna grab our sloped wall glass and just yoink all these. Oh, nice. That was pretty simple. I wonder, it probably won't work, but I do wonder how this needs. Let me look at it in here, because it's using this. I guess we could export this if we wanted to, but I feel like it needs to be raised up a little bit. Getting that survival stories working. Yeah, absolutely. I guess we can. Whoops. So we can like raise all this up. Let's go like 1. That should be all right, but we'll see. How's the voiceover for the notes going to work with Helen and Rockwell having official note voice lines now? Are you going to use those actors? We're using our own still, because that's what people paid for in the GoFundMe from like a year ago, actually. And so, yeah, we're sticking with who we've been, we've had the whole time. But going forward after the survival stories, for any projects like this or projects that involve the ARK lore, we'll be using the official ones if they are there, if they're provided, right? Okay, these are, let's see, this should be all right. So I'm going to export this. We go FBX. Can go back into individual imports. We're going to call this S. Well, this is like the, I don't know what this one is. SM. What's it called? What do we call this thing? This is SM, or it's BP sloped wall glass, right? Let's say static mesh sloped wall glass, right? I guess we'll say. Sure. Export. Hello, Saber. How are you? And we're going to put this back in the dev kit. Import sloped wall glass, right, here we go. I'm gonna import with materials and textures, I think, for some reason. Oh, wait, okay, we don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. No, bad. Very bad. Delete those, please. It exported them separately. So I need to combine them, I guess. It's kind of yikes, but okay. So we'll just do a bit of a combine here. Control J. Hello, Saber. Oh, I said hello. This stuff must take a long time. It does, but it's all right. I'm used to it. Wait. Where did the... Ah, okay. All right, cool. So this should be good. Now I'm gonna export FBX. We're gonna replace it. Did that not replace it? Question mark? Did it make like a new one? Or did it literally? I think it. Okay, I think it literally replaced it. Okay. Yeah, let's delete them. Honest Wildcard should fund this project. You're doing them a huge favor by bringing light to the story they've somewhat neglected. I mean, at first it was that way, but Wildcard has obviously invested heavily in it, which has helped me as a result, just sort of indirectly. And so, yeah, obviously they're telling their story now, and to that end, we're also basically receding and getting away from it, you know, because they moved in. Which is why the survival stories isn't continuing after Aberration. Okay, let's see what happens if we take the right ones. And then we right click. Yo, it actually worked. Let's go. I mean, it's kind of scuffed, but it's not too bad. It needs to move like directly. I mean, that's probably fine. It's like pretty scuffed anyway. Why is the triangle wall shiny? Put it in the sun, it'll be brighter than your coat. It's complicated. That's all I can really say. It's complicated. All right, now we're gonna grab the left one, and we gotta go into the components tab, and we gotta. Okay, no, actually, hold on. So this is weird. This is, okay. All we have to do, I think, is reverse it in Blender. So I just like go here. Nope, 7. And we're gonna do 180 straight up. Hello, Mr. Noodle. So what are you making? I'm making a build. I'm making a static mesh. Making a very, very neat static mesh. So, now we're gonna export this as glass left. There's a question I missed just a second ago. Here we go. Hey, Mr. Noodle, I've been watching almost all your ARK videos. They're great. You get way less credit for it than you deserve. Cannot wait to see the remaining videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Baltarax. All right. So I'm gonna grab all these here left walls, and then we're gonna right click. Yes, we've done it. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's we go like maybe here. We do a little bit of gaming. That's good. That's good. I like it. All right, now we're gonna save both these assets. And I don't know if materials came with them. No, this is for Aberration. As much as it looks like it's for Extinction. I'll be able to show you guys soon how it's actually fitting into Aberration and like what exactly this is for. Also, let me just honestly wish this thing could wish I had more control over this little stand here, but it's a little basic. Okay. It's still saving. Assets take a very long time to save in the dev kit. Okay. Excellent. And I guess I have to save these two. Glad to see you streaming once more. How's the Jerboa looking so far? Jerboa? Oh, I think I may have seen what you're talking about. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. You really looks very similar to the actual one. Do RGs have weight reduction weight reduction or on silica pearls? I don't think so, but silica pearls are really light anyway. Alright, got quite a couple more meshes to go. So we're gonna get our ramps here. It's so many ramps, all the ramps. Wait, then we're gonna search ramp. Do we have one? No, we don't. That's fine. We're gonna edit the blueprint. Oh, that's a weird ramp, but it shouldn't matter. We're gonna go grab the tech ramp here. We're gonna hit right click, replace with tech ramp. Oh, that did a weird thing. That's a wacky move right there. So wait, so how come you're building these in the dev kit now instead of ARK in game? Because ARK structures are insanely laggy. If you build like thousands of them, which is what we're doing, like if you tried to build this in ARK, which is literally what we did, this is where they came from. But if you have this in ARK, it's super laggy. Like you'll get like 10 FPS and we can't have that. We gotta get 60 for the video. Noah McCardell, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Will you be doing Helena's dossiers? I'll consider it now that they're all voiced by Maddie Madden. That'd be pretty cool. Because you know we could do all the non-story maps and all that. Okay, these included these. Okay. Because I was also thinking like, okay, what do we do with the Helena dossiers and how those would play into the part 2 or part 3 of the survival stories. So you bring up a really good point or question, Noah, and I appreciate that. Definitely gonna do something with it, I think. Railing metal. We're gonna edit the blueprint. Wait, so is the story behind the building you're working on? Oh, what is the story behind the building? This is a little like creature thing, like Zhao, like the Maiden's Shinehorn. We had Zhao hanging out here. It's like a little light pet pen, or like I don't really know. They just hang out here. Normally has feeding troughs in it, but I deleted those, and I'm gonna replace them with actual structures. Because certain things you do want to place with actual structures, because it won't load them in from that far away, and it won't matter as much. These are the double. No, we can just search frame. Right click. Nope, I've only selected one. Double door frame. Stop it. Oh, dude. This is using like a combination of normal door frames and like S+ ones. This is cursed, man. But it looks fine. So that's all that matters. How long are you planning on streaming for, Ned? A while. I'm working till like 1. So 3 hours basically. Are you going to do survival stories for Extinction? No, not at all. We're not doing survival stories for Extinction. And I've explained about 1,000,000 times in the past why that is in past streams and stuff. So please do look those up if you want to have a full explanation. Static mesh. Just so you guys know, I don't normally listen to the ARK soundtrack on loop, but in my pastime or my free time. But in these streams, I definitely do. It's fitting, okay. Where is the material for this? This is SM door. Material, where are you? Oh, is this it? Here we go. So the question. Oh, you know what? Where are the? No, we're good. Okay. So what happens if I? That's why we. Okay. Yeah. I got it. Have I got any info about the ARK 2 release date? No. But I would say check out my most recent video about ARK 2 if you'd like to learn a couple things about what might be going on behind the scenes. I think it's really important that everyone stay informed, you know? Because at the end of the day, consumers are not idiots. You guys are not stupid. And I do not want to rile anyone up. I do not want to like create a mob. I just want to get the truth out. And so go check out my videos on that. The two most recent ones about snail games. Door. There we go. What are the best creatures for finding survivor notes on the island? Something really fast, like, let's see. It depends on if you need like a direwolf to help suss them out, but Gallimimus, surprisingly, I did that once on one run. Pteranodon is kind of a best, good bet. But if you have access to non-island maps, use like Managarmer or Bloodstalker, things like that. Just anything really fast, because it's all about speed with the notes. You just emphasize speed above all else, pretty much. Most of us aren't idiots. There's a few people out there who will spend thousands of dollars on Clash of Clans. How involved do you think Snail is with ARK 2? No idea, but I mean, well, they have on that like Web3 crypto Twitter account the ARK 2 banner, so it's kind of sketch. I honestly don't know. But it's definitely not something that is good, generally. I mean, just given their past record, it is undeniable. Like at this point, I'm not being like quiet about it. It is undeniable that they are. All you have to do is look into their Steam history. Like look into the decisions they've made, the games that they've left behind. And just keep in mind, this has nothing to do with, well, it's not that it has nothing to do with, but this is not concerning the people who make ARK, right? Studio Wildcard. Wildcard is amazing. They're great. I mean, they're not flawless, obviously, but no dev is. But Wildcard cares. It's not them that's at fault here. It is the ones who basically own them. All right, here's done. So we got all these. Now what we will do is grab them all. We're gonna file, export selected. Let's see. What's the thing? What am I? Okay. Going over here, going into where are we trying to put this basically? We're trying to export it into structure baking, structure ascend, exports. Try to go here. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Yelalier, I'm not sure if the comment is shown, but if you go to my most recent video, there's a comment on there that has a link to a YouTube channel. I think, if it's not hidden, and there's something you can find there that I'm not going to say, I'm not going to really speak about, but there's something there. So if you want to investigate, there's a lot of things you can find pretty easily that would actually blow your mind. And a fork, of course. Zhao, light pet place. Light pet place. That's what we'll call this. I'm gonna be careful and not uttering those 3 letters, because quite honestly, as much as there's lots of evidence, I am doing my best to pretend like I don't know what's happening and stay. Just be careful, because I learned a lot about libel. I study mass media. Libel? I don't even think I know how to pronounce it, but I'm a journalist. I study journalism, and so it's some things you have to be careful with, but slowly things are being learned about, and this stuff I don't think is going to be hidden for long. Stop and play dumb, quick! Yeah, whoa! I have no idea what's happening. I'm just making a mod. Whoa, what? I don't know what's going on. You didn't hear anything from me, bro. I'm just playing ARK. I'm just looking in the ARK dev kit, man. Structure. Let's see. Exports. Then we're going to look at the light pet place. Alright. Make this full screen in a second. Hey Noodle, what's your favorite ARK map? Aberration. Why, of course. This looks interesting. Good day, Nettie. Good day, Vlad. Blender's not responding. I can't believe it. Here we go. Oh my, where am I? So, what tarnation? What's going on here, man? Is this like, huh? There's something really sus going on here. What is being sussy? Oh, this is oh, it copied the plain no dirt hole. Hello all. But you were quiet the whole time? I was quiet the whole time? About what? About what? What must you be talking about, sir? Good sir. I would have no idea what you are talking about. Sorry, for anyone who doesn't know what I am talking about, this is probably sounding really strange. By no means is it like a thing I'm laughing about. It's just a thing I'm coyly trying to protect myself about, because it's actually incredibly serious, and it's very under the hood, like nobody knows about it. You're concerned about digital assets for pay-to-win concerns, but even without digital assets, can't people still buy starter kits and dinos on the black market? It's going to be a market. Might as well regulate it. So, yeah. So basically, like, RMT is not necessarily something you can easily prevent, but an industry, a corporation taking advantage of it and trying to make it like an actual thing that is then like regulated or whatever, right? That's not like that bad on its own, considering you see it like all over the place. I mean, to an extent, right? That certainly exists in the gaming industry, maybe more so in mobile games and stuff. But the issue is not with the thing itself necessarily. I mean, it's whatever. Like I don't have like an ethical problem with like buying in-game like if people like doing that, they do it all the time. The issue is like ARK players don't like pay to win, so this is not going to appeal to ARK players. And then second, the company that wants to do this, presumably, allegedly, is has a track record that anyone who looks at it is going to say, oh, wow, okay, that's telling. That's perhaps one might say mildly alarming or more. So it's not so much the practice itself, it's the ones who may do it, right? Do you understand that? Like that's the most important message that I have, I guess. Door tech. I love playing ARK, but the lack of a traditional storytelling always bothered me, but with your story vids, like, the issue solved, so thank you for your work. Thank you for watching. I'm glad that you like them. If you don't mind me asking, what would be the recommended stats on a PC for a person that wants to start learning Blender and 3D modeling? I don't know, because I have like a pretty decent rig. I've got like a RTX 3090 and Ryzen 9 3900X or something. So really decent rig. It's been a while. I never I only just got into Blender, so I don't really know much about the specs, because I never had to like try and figure that out when I had like a worse rig, I guess. I didn't have the resources I have now. And I've been very lucky because of YouTube, basically, to be able to have what I have now. You know, like this is my job. This is my entire job. The thing is, ARK is really pay to win, or it always has been. You need all the maps to stand a chance in the game in PvP. Well, that's the thing, is that ARK is. No, you're saying in PvP, so you could certainly make the case to an extent, but you can't really make that case like for the game overall, right? It's sort of applying the attributes of a whole thing to the pieces that make it up, or rather applying the attributes of one or more pieces that make it up to the entire thing. And that's like a logical fallacy, so don't do that. Not to be like a nerd about it, but I forget what it's like some distribution or something. It's basically if I see like a sandwich and I'm like, all right, hey, look, this sandwich has sliced tomato, turkey, lettuce, mayo, bread, and the mayo has like mold on it or something. I wouldn't then go and say, the entire sandwich has mold on it. So it's just important. It's important to make those distinctions when you're creating like logical arguments, basically. If that's your goal, I don't know if that is your goal, but just hopefully that makes sense to you. Railing tech. What is the best harvesting tool for oil? I've just found them in this scenario, and I would like oil. I mean, pick, Enki, maybe mining drill, I think. There's a lot of different ways, you know. A lot of different, I mean, it's a whole system that dictates it, right? All the harvesting systems, so, you know. There's lots of things that play into that system. Best to Google the specs, bound, find that info. Disagree, Ned? DLCs make farming / taming and building easier in general. That is true. And I don't disagree with you there. I think you're right. Oh, did it? Oh, this is kind of scuffed. It does make them easier. Does that suggest they're pay to win? I mean, to an extent, right? Maybe there's sort of thresholds, right? It's not just like one or the other. Does that make sense? Like, for example, I don't know, what's another game? let's say you take Far Cry. I know like Far Cry has had a lot of DLCs. If it makes it really easy to get some like really OP weapon in a Far Cry game in one of the DLCs, and then you can take that weapon over to other maps, does that make Far Cry pay to win? I mean, answer me that. In your logical system, does that pass a threshold that makes a game like Far Cry, you know, pay to win, I suppose? That's what I'm curious about. Tech light. If there was a TLC for any creature, what would it be? I don't know. I'm not really, honestly, I don't want any more TLCs. I think ARK needs to really just stop TLCing things like I'm fine with how the game is now, you know, as much as it's kind of a boring answer, I think, for some people. I think there's a point where you need to like just kind of stop refining something and be like, hey, you know what, it's fine. Like, this is good, let's move on. You know, it's a healthy thing to just move on to new projects. At the end of the day, as much as, of course, ARK is an example of like the opposite of that, right? I just watched your story series. You're starving for AB Part 2. I'm working on it right now, dude. That's what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing. What you're seeing right now is me working on AB Part 2. I'm basically working on the background sets. Small pillar. All right. Well, this could be really scuffed. I honestly have no clue. And we'll see. I'm going to need to be a little careful in decimating this because we're probably going to see it kind of up close. How many tries is this, though? This is 2 million. Wow. Hi, Nettie. Oh, wait, hold on. In your opinion, they should add monthly subscriptions. They could fund proper customer service. Customer support and bug fixing subscription could give quality of life improvements. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, ARK, I think, has succeeded in large part due to how it's not used as a subscription model. I think their values definitely make it to where they like making stuff that doesn't rely on models like that, you know, because there's a certain, like, there's something that's very good about not having to have something be like subscription based. Oh, this is so weird. What the hell? Decimated metal bits. Pay to win is an interesting subject, as most unofficial clusters wouldn't be around if people didn't donate, as owners wouldn't be able to afford one. Right. Yeah, I mean, there's some unofficial servers that totally do it, and it's kind of fascinating because, I mean, it really is like it's a market that exists, right? So how you navigate that is, I don't know, it's something. You have to be careful. But also, like, recognize that it's very much a thing, you know. Most gamers cringe at the word crypto or NFT, so hopefully our voices are loud enough to let them know if it's a bad idea. Yeah, you know, and I've heard a lot of people, a lot of crypto bros being like, yo, what the heck? People are freaking out just because they hear the word NFT. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's a new thing that's tied to tons of rug pulls. I mean, if you look at the like FTX thing or whatever that recently came out, it's massive like Ethereum scam, I think. It's just, it kind of makes sense why people would be freaked out about it. Granted, there is an element of like just sort of following the crowd. I think a lot of people don't necessarily know what the heck NFTs even really are. But that doesn't, like, you know, it's important to keep that in mind, but also like understand that reasons that people are sussed out that aren't just like mob mentality. Like there's genuine concerns here. Oh, dude, what if I scaled this up? That could look kind of. Oh, that could look kind of dope. Oh, look at that. Let's why can't I add W right here? Top down. There we go. Imagine if I put a light on this thing. That would be freaking dope. I don't know why it has like a giant light like this. I think I'll probably still make it kind of tiny. Yeah, that's a big ball. It is a big ball. It's a big boy indeed. All right, now we're at like 500,000 tries. Yeah, I mean, the consensus I've seen from lots of people is just NFTs are a get-rich-quick scheme, basically, like an investment sort of process to like try and get a bunch of money quickly, because it's basically capitalizing off of like the value of the digital goods that don't really give people anything, right? But they feel like they do, right? People get like attached to digital goods. By goods, we just mean like a dinosaur they tame in ARK or something, right? You know, I certainly have before as well. But NFTs, I think, sort of target the people that get so attached to those things that they no longer like, they sort of like no longer understand what the value actually means. Like, okay, what is this dinosaur? Sure, it's fun to tame dinosaurs, but what does this dinosaur actually like mean? Like, why is it so important that you're going to pay $100 you could otherwise spend on food, giving to charity, giving to other people, like necessities, important things that you need, you know? So structures, imports. We're going to call this the SM, the static mesh noodle text structure underscore. I do not remember what I called this. It's like a light pet place. Ned, you are amazing, bro. I became the overseer vibration. Now I'm like Rockwell, but better. Wow. Is that a giant sphere formed by tech lamps? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm glad you noticed. You wish you could build stuff like this in the base game. You can't. I mean, you can. I mean, yeah, to an extent. But if you, oh, you mean like build it like this where you can be really specific? Yeah, that would be sweet. It would be. Edmundio. The 10 po GB high netium with my tribe and joining your server. We're now preparing for the overseer this weekend. Cool. Good luck. Glad to hear. All right, let's get back in the dev kit, y'all. We done it. We done it. Now we can grab our beautiful, beautiful structure and do some epic gaming maneuvers. All right, so we're gonna make a new folder. We're gonna call this Light Pet Place. I don't know what the heck is up with the name, but it's the Light Pet Place. That's just what it is. Light Pet Place. All right, gonna import it. We're gonna make sure it does not generate collision, and do not import materials / textures. Ugh. If I like zoom this way, now you can see behind the curtain. Maybe I could just like move the green screen a little bit. Let's see. Got my garbage can here, but fix that. No. You can still tell it's an illusion. Absolute illusion. If I just like do that. There we go. For some reason, the max level for you on the island is 120 and you don't know how to make it higher because you'd really like the max to be 150. Are you talking about dinos? Or your players? Talking about dinos, I assume? Set your override official difficulty to 5.0 and set your difficulty offset to 1.0. Those both go in the game user settings.ini if I recall. Alright, we're going to grab all these. We're going to place them out here in the world. Head on into the property matrix. 0. Check the really use collision thing. Really use triangle collision. Oh yes. Yes, my beautiful structure. I watched one of your videos and saw all the people working on it. Did you have to hire people, or are they part of your gaming crew? If you're talking about the body actors, they just do it for fun. They've volunteered to do it. Whoa. Yeah, they're volunteers. And this freaking message of ours it's the worst. All right, so we got this now. I'm gonna put it down to the same. Oh, that's a little too far down. All right, so let's grab our textures. So now one by one, we're going to basically grab the materials, which are the textures, and move them over to the new model. So for example, this is like the ceilings. Go grab the ceiling material, slap that on, save, and just like that, we got it. Grab, this is, I guess, tech ceilings. Oh, these are, wait, no, these are also metal. That's weird. Not sure what's going on there. Then we've got, what's next? We got our, these are the double, no, these are just regular doors, I think. Yeah. So doors use the material I can find from one of these probably. Those are double doors. These all double. Wow, everything's double doors. There's gotta be a regular door somewhere around here. Alright, guess I'm gonna find out. I don't know for sure if the double door uses the same like material as the regular door. Tech door. BP door tech. I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna go static mesh. Gonna find that. We're gonna open the static mesh. We got this. Beautiful. Now we put this on here. Save. And we're good. Head on back here. Just like that. Wow. There. This is like the regular door frames, tech door frames. You watched one of my videos and oh, you read that. How do you like it if ARK 2 was like Atlas and had a giant map that you could sail to different continents, and those continents are the DLCs? more get added as time goes on. Kind of reminds me of like Warcraft or something, World of Warcraft. Oh, I had these the whole time. I mean, that could be cool, sure. It's, yeah, I mean, it's more of a matter of like, what is that? Like, what does the gameplay of that really mean, I guess? What would it do? What is the long-term sort of inclination or like repercussion of that? Procedurally generated arcs would have been... yeah, I really liked those early on. I was really fascinated by the proc gen arcs, but they were ultimately like sort of not... Nothing was really done with them. They were kind of abandoned. Unfortunately. Wait, is this even... Why would I have this? I already have the door frames. Oh, no, these are double door frames, I guess. Okay. I'm not sure why I would need them, but guess I'll use them. No, wait, these look like regular. Wait. I'm flabbergasted. What's happening? Are these Z-index fighting? Yeah, they're Z-index fighting. I'm just gonna outright delete this because it doesn't... Oh, no. No. It's gonna crash the map. No. No. Well, okay. No, cancel, please. Okay. Oh. That's close. That was very close. Gotta be careful not to delete this shit that you're working with. That's in a level, because it will just like straight up crash, I believe. What in tarnation? So it's this one, right? No, it's still not that. Is it this one? I guess. So strange. How would you like it if adding more area to the map that's released within ARK 2 would be stupid, I think. Have it like what they did with Extinction, make it so each map's a different landmass. Yeah, I don't know. These are Z-index fighting a little bit. But it shouldn't... I don't know, it shouldn't matter that much. Maybe if I like scale these up. Whoa, chill out, man. Don't have to be like that. Like just scale them up like a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Like that. Yeah, well, wait, there's still... What the heck is going on? How's there Z-index fighting? What am I looking at? I'm so confused. Can you just work? Please. I guess. I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah. Something weird. What if I just like delete these? That's probably not good. Why did I delete that? I should just move them out of the way. Oh. What if I like put some pillars there instead? That could be really based and cool. That could be very cool. All right, let's get the pillar thing, the material. Slap that on. Save. All right, we're gonna actually stop creating an altar to summon the demon. No, you can't stop me. I will summon my demon if I please. Yes. All right. copy, paste. They're gonna rotate. That's not the, it's E, isn't it? Yeah. Right. What? Hold on. What? Excuse me. Okay. We gotta rotate 180. No, that's 175. 5 degrees more, please. 5. Okay. But, okay, there's a problem. It's, it needs to be maybe moved over a little bit. It's strange. Why is it like, why are you like this? Why are you like this? I mean, it's kind of, you know, I could manually place them, but that's kind of like weird. I should have done this in Blender. I just didn't realize it was gonna Z-index fight like this. Like it doesn't make sense. If I can somehow just, I need to cover up the weird like holes. So maybe just keep copy pasting random stuff. Oh, now it's just like completely lost form. This looks like a fortress or something, man. Just gonna delete these. Gotta figure out some other way. Why, hello there. Been a while. Michael, yo, Blender Pog. Michael, how have you been, man? It's been a while. How's your break, your winter break going? All right, well, we've got regular door frames and then we've got like double door frames, I guess. See, they're just index fighting no matter what incarnation is happening. Oh, these ones are fine. No, wait, they're fine. They're fine on the outside. Okay, good. We'll use these ones instead. Okay, we just need to we have to put this in the right spot. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain. Go down. Help ARK God save us from the snail. Been good trying to unwind from finals. One more semester and you're hopefully home free. Did you look into that? I remember you were talking about Video Game Donkey and his publishing company. I was thinking about that. Did that go anywhere? Oh, this is scuffed. Here we go. It's that's a little more like it. Then I have to move it. Like that. And then like, oh no, like that. And like that. And like, oh, why must you do this to me, ARK Dev? Maybe. I don't know how to do it like I did Blender. Is that good? Are you happy with me, ARK Gods? Not so much, but I think it'll have to do for now. To be honest. I just don't have the time. Hello, Velico. How are you? So, let's see which thing am I using. This is a double door frame. Double door frame. Yeah, so these, basically, these suck, and they can just straight up go away forever. Never to be seen again. I will destroy them. Oh yeah, it's almost Christmas, yo. Merry holidays, guys. Let's delete. You haven't heard back. You imagine they have an excess of people looking to be published through them and a lack of people needing writers, which is where I offered my services. Writers, like for stories, or writers for sort of just like publishing in general, because that's very curious. That's very curious. There's a certain project that I think I would need a writer for, but I don't know if it's the kind of writing you're talking about. Also, I don't know if you like sci-fi a whole lot. You seem to like a wide variety of fiction, so. Alright. We got our double door frame, which I will now save. Got our railings, which should use this. Save. You don't have any actual game made for them to be published. Right, yeah. You can write a lot of story. Like storyboarding and writing. Likewise, I right now for the survival stories, that's like a lot of what I'm doing is this storyboarding. The story's already written for us, so it's not as much you know, we don't really have any like writing to do, but I do lots of storyboarding. And once you know where to find me. Yeah, I'll let you know, man, for sure. Because there's a project that I'm working on. You can sort of you can get a little piece of what it might be if you look on Discord and like click on my profile banner. That banner is some AI generated art that pretty much represents the my next big project that I want to do after the survival stories and after I like sort of get away from some of the stuff that I'm working on here. It's more of an original thing, well, completely original. But I didn't go to school for writing. I don't, you know, I'm more of a visual kind of guy. What am I noodling? That's such a good question. I'm noodling the building right now. That's a weird thing to say. All right, we got a roof here. Wait, I did not put that on the master material. Whoops. I need to do that. Save. We got our roof, our little ramps. Question for Helena, scorched earth. Did you guys head swamp Helena or use the extinction Helena and remove? We actually used a mod by Marnie Mods that adds the hairstyle into the game. That's all we did. We didn't have to do any head swapping. All right, now here's where it gets weird. This thing's got 3 material slots. Oh, this is so jank. This is so weird. Go into mods. Dude, it's I wish my camera could, maybe I can like, what can I do with this thing? Surely there's a way. There's gotta be something I can do. Can you spell that out? Marnie? It's M-A-R-N-I-I. It's like she makes this really cool hair mod for ARK. There's gotta be a way I can fix this thing. Maybe you guys could just look at my blinds, I guess. I just want to be able to sit up, because my camera can't like, well, on the tripod it's on right now, it's not like able to tilt up basically, so I can't tighten the shot unless I get something for it to like stand on, which I could do, but I'd need something really like wide, I guess. Yeah. Videos are super cool, man. Loved them. Thanks, dude. Alright, what if I do this? Just completely like, I am now inside of the green. No, it still doesn't matter. That's insane. Come on, man. How about there? All the way back. Okay. How about that? Yeah, that works. Now I'm like stuck though. I have a green screen like pressed up against my chair. That's fine. Oh, sorry. I bumped you. My beloved microphone. All right. By chance know what hair? Yeah, it's called the Survivor hair. It's really, I don't know why it's called Survivor. But yeah. Let's see, we're gonna grab the mods. It's like the glass. Sloped glass wall, here we go. It's gonna be the same material for sure. Go to the static mesh, boom. Open this, grab this material. Now I'm gonna see what happens if I put it on here. All right, that's correct. What about there? That's correct. Oh, okay. It doesn't even have a glass material. It's like empty. Okay. I guess it did the same thing that the other things normally do. But these are these supposed to be tech? Or like, I guess so. Used to Survivor for Helena, you guys have body shape settings and stuff, sorry for body. Yeah, we just like it's not really, it's just a regular like female character. It's not like I mean, sure, there's a little sliders changed maybe here and there, but it's not anything that's noticeable. It's not anything that like would really matter me sending you like preset or whatever for it, because it's almost identical to how our default character would look. The Survival Stories characters unfortunately can't really have much depth because they're literally just using the regular ARK character pawn. What does this use? This is like glass wall. Do I need more role players for part 2 or 3? We don't. If you mean body actors, we don't. We're okay, but thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Are these tech? I can't tell. I think they're supposed to be replaced by tech. Wait, no, I'm looking for the material, which is going to be wall mesh. It's going to be here. What? No. That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. That's the glass. Underwater cube, I guess. Okay, no, I guess that's it then. We open this. Alright, screw it. Boom. Whoa, what did I just do? Wait, hold on. What? Wait. It did it? What the heck did it do? Did it like, oh no, okay. Did it like combine? What in tarnation? Dude. I think it combined a bunch of things that it was not supposed to. Okay, well that's correct. That's the right thing. But then this is like the walls or something? I'm not sure. Truly underrated channel. Thank you. What makes you think I'm underrated though? I appreciate it. I'm just curious. Did you grab the tech wall, which is going to be found here? So put that on here. Yikes! Oh man, that's that's gross. What did I do? Reset that. What about this one? Is that the rug? Put like a tech walls on the oh, that's weird. Hello, Empress of Death. Hope you're all having a great day / night. You as well. All right, so there's an issue with putting the tech. This is cursed. This is super cursed. Oh, this is like mega cursed, man. Not good. Okay. What the? Oh, right. It's not supposed to be a tech wall. Silly me. It's supposed to be a metal wall. But it's still cursed. Nonetheless. Very extreme cursedness going on right here, because this is supposed to be a freaking rug. Tech rug update. This is not how this is supposed to work. Can we... Oh, this is so not good. I mean, what in... Oh, it's so weird, dude. There's just glass on the floor. That's not futuristic. I can do that right now. I mean, what if I... Okay, this is gonna be really cursed. Dude, imagine if you could build a house out of rugs. That's what this is, right? These are rug walls. Build your rug house in ARK. I should do that. Make a mod that's just a bunch of new structure types. That's just like... You can build a house out of grass or rugs, or build your house out of meat. How about that? Pretty sure they were gonna add meat structures to the game in Gen 2. They were like genuinely considering that. Meat structures are like some kind of like adaptive thing that decayed, but it was too like resource heavy. Flammable house. All right, well, we're gonna have to make do. It's scuffed. It's extremely cursed, but that's fine. Now we've got to do here is just add the meat house. Just gotta find the tech light up here. God, that's cursed. Imagine if your walls, not only if they were made out of meat, but they like moved, like they like twitched and slithered around. Like that would be really creepy if they like pulsed. You know, pulsing meat house, pulsating meat house. All right, I think we've officially gotten it all good and ready. It's very cursed looking still, but hey, it just works. It just works. All right, I'm gonna make a new folder. Building 11. Oh yeah. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and just straight up delete all of these. I don't know why it includes that, but we're gonna right click, edit, and delete, just to be careful. You could eat the house. Rockwell Meat House. Paint Adobe red and place a shield or something for the pulsing. A shield? Oh, like a tech shield. Is this a mod? Technically, yeah. I mean, I'm making a mod basically, and it's for these survival stories. All right, so we've got this. Add to our list of cool structures. Guys, we're knocking these off. I mean, hopefully it'd be really cool if I could finish them all in the stream, but I'm only streaming for another 2 hours, so I don't know if we'll have enough time. But it would be very cool. I can't believe I've made metal rugs. I've just created metal rugs. That's so cursed. I cannot get over how cursed that is. Hello, Ari. Also, this door, these doors don't work. Huh. You've snuck in. Gonna be riding the bus back to classes, so you got time to hang. Hello, Gavin. Oh, that is mildly cursed, but it should be okay. Oh, what a weird thing. What a weird freaking thing. All right. It'd be, you know, the only thing I would want to change is make the rugs like kind of green because they originally were. So if I could do, but I'd have to get like a green material. I could like copy the material. Maybe, hold on. Let me see if I can do that actually. All I have to do is like, if I open this material instance, yeah, okay, I can do that. I can do this. All I need to do is like copy the material into the unruined tech city assets, which is like out here. Just like, no, I have to go back out and then copy it into copy here. Now I've got like a copy version, and I'm gonna like rename it to like green. Metal rug sounds more painful than a floor full of Legos. Yeah, imagine like a sheet metal rug like covered in rust. It'd be awful, man. Base color. Can I like adjust it? Colorization. Oh, here we go. Yes. Now it looks like a damn tennis ball. Get some kind of like dark green. Here we go. All right. Save this like alternate version. And then we it just works. Hopefully it didn't make the metal green. That would be like extra cursed. Yes, we've done it. That looks really just, what the heck? Dude, none of the rugs are fine. They all have metal floors, but there's just like a bunch of broken green glass looking ass things on the floor. Whatever. Okay, I'm done. I'm officially done. All right. That's that structure. Now we're moving on to the next one. So we're gonna go back into mods, back into our green screen map, and go ahead and just save in case it's not saved, which you notice. All right, we're gonna save our world here as well. Rug shards. Yeah, can't imagine that's very comfortable. They look very sharp, like like almost impossibly sharp. Considering, like in like the way polygons work, is that there's almost like no end to just how precise it is. So imagine like a full-on perfect polygon being converted to real life. You guys excited for the new Survival of the Fittest? Touches metal rug Minecraft oof noise. So you're like the bones breaking. What are you creating? Extinction? No, 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 no. Aberration sets, my boy. Aberration. Background sets. It'll all make sense soon. Soon enough. Yeah. Actually, do save that. Please do. Yeah, it's important. Forgot about it. Did any of you see my latest video about the whole Snail Games thing? If you did, let me know. What did you think? What did you think? What are your thoughts as informed players? You're hyped for the people who like SOTF. You want to watch it for a little bit before it comes out on console next year? Yeah. All right, we've got pretty much everything. Wish I had a tech nuke or something. Oh, I just froze my dev kit. One day you'll create a tech kitchen, a flying tech kitchen. Like a whole, like a kitchen just divorced from a house, like just a kitchen by itself. That would be cool. Like all your, like the fridge and the stove and everything just has like a little flying jetpack beneath it, so it can kind of like follow you around and be like a portable tech kitchen. That would be very innovative. What the heck? All right, let's get some C4 because that's like that'd be a fast way to do this. Maybe trap them in a jar and throw them in the ocean. The whole room. Gotcha. Why can't I place any more C4? What? Okay, all right. C4 will not work. That's for sure. I'm gonna have to go with this approach. Oh, that broke a lot more than I thought it would. Wow. Let's just do like a bit of a slow-mo 3 here. Oh, this is laggy. Wait, did it? Oh my, dude, almost all this is broken. What did I do? How did that happen? Wow. Oh, hello, floating ball thing. Oh. I'm finally about to get to Rockwell's lab, which is, spoilers! This is Rockwell's lab, guys. I'm about to convert it. So get ready to see something that very few people will see before the actual video comes out. Whoa. This is interesting. Okay. I'm gonna have to take this thing down. Guys, I will say this, like I was saying before, there's something that may end up getting out in the community that I have no ties to, truly nothing at all, but that is rooted in truth, and it's pretty wild, I'm being very vague about it, but it is a very, very crazy thing, and when people find out some facts about something, I mean, who knows what that could be, really. Only protecting myself here, but be pretty wild. That will be pretty wild. They got me curious. I can't, you know, I can't say I can really talk about it, but this is a very, very real thing. This is not, I'm not talking about like fun and games. I'm talking about something very real here. Yeah, once people know the truth, I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. I genuinely don't know. It's mildly scary, but also exciting, because the truth is like very important, and I don't think anything this sort of big has got now. What the heck? Eddie is Raz Clark's dad? What kind of sentence is that? What the heck does that mean? What? How am I Raz Clark's dad? He's like old enough to be my dad. Okay, no, he's not that. He's not that old. He's not that old. That was probably offensive. Nettie the Noodle exposed video? No, it won't be coming from me. That's for sure. Cause it's important to. It's too hot for me. Like, it's just too hot. You know. Not and I mean that in the way that you probably mean it. Not like you know. It's a topic that is very what's the word that I can use that will not bite me back? It's just something that I cannot, I cannot do. I cannot. You could say something like that, mayhaps. But yeah. What can we expect? When can we expect this news? Or is that enough? I can't say right now, but I will say that I've been talking to someone. No. This has nothing to do with Raz Clark, by the way. No, and I'm not under NDA either. I'm just protecting myself from lawsuits, basically, because it is genuinely that serious. It's not like it's no joke. But at the end of the day, while it's not going to come from me, I do want the public. I'm a real journalist at heart, and I'm not gonna, I want the public to be informed on like important stuff that involves, yes, Super Doom, yes, yeah, but it's so like, I don't know. The more I describe it, the more I'm gonna like incriminate. The more I'm going to like. Yeah, I'm not so much scared. I'm mainly worried of the prospect of like involving myself in this at all. So it's not like an emotional fear, but it is some kind of fear. It's more of like I don't want to have like everything destroyed. So I'm not going to confirm. It is probably what you guys think it is. I'm not going to confirm exactly what the thing is, but nonetheless, it's something so real and raw, and you're just going to be like, what? Like that is what it will make you go like do English. Based journalism. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for understanding, and hopefully you will see soon. But you heard nothing from me. Nothing from me. I'm just the messenger. The messenger that doesn't have anything to say. It is very cool though, being sort of knowing this kind of stuff. There's something very fascinating about it. Who is Nettie the Noodle? I don't know. Who is that? No. Cryptocurrency is not coming to ARK 2, y'all. Like I will absolutely say like facts, things that I know to be facts, at least based on what Jesse said. Cryptocurrency and NFTs are not coming to ARK 1 or ARK 2. Okay, so just let's get that right out of the, like, right off the bat. It's important to understand that. So it's not, that is not something you have to worry about for sure, unless some decision is made that straight up like contradicts what Jesse said, which I don't think they're. I think they're going to be able to remain true to that. So don't worry about that, guys. Let me guess, you're secretly an android. That's why they added the voices. It would seem that way. It does seem awfully suspicious that I'm like, that they're adding content that I've created my entire channel off of for the past couple of years, but it's not that. I swear I'm not an android. I swear I'm a real boy. You're probably wondering what I'm doing right now. Don't worry. It's something. Ned joins. No, okay. Michael, did you see the video? Did you see like the latest nervous laugh? Yeah, guys, I'm definitely on an android. No, I mean, cause I'm human. Yeah, definitely. I need the android number 420. My android signature ID is 420. Oh. Watching the video at the same time as the stream. Oh, okay. Well. The snod rod, if you look into it, you'll find that actually not really. No, ARK happened to be very successful, and it was almost, as much as it made lots of money, it was almost a detriment. Because, well, if they have any like stopping power, if the people who are making the game are able to make decisions and stuff, then yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, it was mainly just like a sort of an unintended or unanticipated result, I guess. All right. So we're gonna hide. No, Ari, I'm definitely not. I mean, if it's public knowledge, if/when it becomes public knowledge, by all means, I might make a video on it, or Raz Clark, because at that point, it would be considered like safe. But until then, it's definitely not going to come from me or anyone like him. He has nothing to do with this. I don't want to involve anyone in, or I'm not going to publicly say who knows anything about this or what this means or anything. But just know that, like, hopefully pretty soon it'll be made. I mean, I say if because I cannot guarantee like what's gonna happen. Like, I just don't know. I'm not versed in this kind of stuff, you know. I do hope it does. That's the idea. I really want it to, because I want justice. I want transparency, just like everyone else, you know. But I'm gonna shut my mouth for now on it. But I do have to say thanks everyone so much for the support, for making it so that I can, this is my job basically, you know. Because you guys, this is all you've by watching my videos and supporting on Patreon, supporting here on YouTube with super chats and everything, this has become something that it's genuinely a job, and I love it. I could do it for what feels like the rest of my life, telling stories, doing this kind of stuff. All right, we're gonna right click, we're gonna edit, copy. How much of the stories are you packing into this part of the series? I don't really know what you mean by that. What is that? What does that mean exactly? Dr. Bob Gaming. I couldn't get enough of this series. I want to thank you for such a lovely recreation of the story. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. The UD mathematics. You came to get a line from my Rockwell story video for your homework, and what a care you opened. Oh, okay. Thought I posted it. Germinate. If you could become any dinosaur, which would it be? A stinky raptor or the Chad trilobite? It's very biased of you. Even as a trilobite enjoyer, I have to point out biased news, biased sources. Thank you, Empress of Death, for giving me a platform with which I can use that hard work and sort of what's the word, like tunnel vision with it, or sort of use it for good, I guess, because it's you and everyone else who has literally made this able to be a job for me. As much as that's probably very obvious, it's just something I could not appreciate more. It means that my job is easy. I get to have it really easy, and I will never forget about how much I appreciate that, because the hardest jobs are things like working the food industry or retail or things like that, and it's just a serious, cannot even describe how lucky I feel to not have to work at Starbucks or something, or Taco Bell. Because for anyone who does or who has before, I can't even imagine how hard that is. And I just appreciate where I'm at, because my job is just, I have nothing to complain about, When is part 2 coming out? Jacob, don't spam and ask that question. Be respectful. But it's coming out in January. I could put a giant... I could put a giant version of one of these, upscaled on this. This is so weird. This is so convoluted. This thing here. It's got these windows. I mean, first of all, okay. I feel like I could delete some of this, the pillars. I don't think any of these pillars are used outside the building. So probably I can just cut down on the poly count and just get rid of all of them. Yeah, they're straight up not used. So goodbye pillars. You're good, Jacob. Just keep in mind, the people who make videos on YouTube are real people too, and just always remember that they're not just like I guess sources of, or I guess I am not the survival stories, and the survival stories is not me. It's just one of the things I make. All right, so let's do all the, whoa, what the? Okay, let's do all these here. All the ceilings, sure. Is this a spaceship? No, this is actually a laboratory, like a lab, basically, a science lab. We're doing science. Finish the video and you gotta say you share the sentiment. You're gonna regret. Yeah. Yeah, you don't even know much about ARK and you already realize that. It's, dude, if you, I think for me what's most infuriating is the that that on-chain gaming show that was just like, yeah, you know, here at X company, we do this, and you know, the host is like, so how can you make sure that people trust you and trust your intentions? And then they're like, well, you see, you know, for 20 years we've been like publishing games. Like, well, why not? Why would you not trust us? We've been publishing games for 20 years. That's why. It's just, it is because it is. We're developers, so don't worry. We're going to develop games. Yeah, it's like fucking a cigarette company being asked by like a medical professional, like, all right, you know, okay, so you're trying this new thing. How are you going to like win back the trust of consumers? If you're going to like make new cigarettes that like aren't dangerous or something. They're like, well, we've been okay, this is actually a kind of bad analogy, but you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to spin it like that. The games are not synonymous with cigarettes. Okay, just be clear. Some might say they might as well be, but I of course would never say that. That's, oh, it's harsh. Yeah, it's just really funny to see like corporate non-speak when people don't know how to like sort of respond to like when questions are just not answered. You know, like someone asked me when the survival stories is coming out, and I'm like, well, I can't say, but we make things. I swear it'll be good, like, cause I'm good or something. You know, like what does that mean? Oh, what if I put these giant freaking things here? Like little antenna charge station things. I think I'm definitely gonna get rid of the weird tech generator things that are all over the place. I don't know Microsoft would really do much here, unfortunately. It's a shame. It's a shame, really. When will it come out? Yes. How can we trust you? Yes. What will it be like? Yes. Oh, I need to replace this with the like static mesh. But I do worry about the material on this thing because it's rusty. Whoa, okay. Invalid class structure, right? Is there one that's not rusty? Because surely there's like... Here we go. Well, this is like the whole deal. This is a real deal. You hope not. Microsoft buying up the means of producing would guarantee returns. All funding. That's an interesting take. You think so? Is Microsoft that? I mean, Microsoft owns Bethesda now, right? Don't they? I think. Didn't they buy them out? Bethesda's making like Starfield. I was listening to a podcast recently with Todd Howard. I don't know how to make these not look gross. How do I, like, is the material not... Oh, the material is this. Like, it's all, okay. So I need to find this material. And then, like, double click on it, maybe. Oh. Base color. Whoa, I think this might be it. No, we just need to go into like it. Oh, emissive. Okay, this is, I need to be careful here because I'm like, I don't want to mess with the actual material, so I'll copy it over into unruined tech city assets. Microsoft is where IPs go to die. Unless an IP is really lucrative, it gets maybe one more shot, then it dies. That's depressing. All right, copy to unruined tech city assets. I'm gonna rename this bad boy Power Node Funny. Like, hello, Game Pass. They do have the Game Pass. That is something. Look at Rare, Pandemic, 343, etc. I don't know much about them, to be honest, but I can see where you're coming from. All right, we got the funny Power Node now. So, let's see here. Ripple blend, specular. Ooh, I think we just need to change the specular on it, maybe. SSAO. Vector parameters. Subsurface. It's probably not the specular. Normal. Oh, here we go. The normals. So that does a thing. That's the glass. Okay, no, that's not. That was not it either. That adds like the tech things. How much of the structures and stories do you build yourself? So I don't build them really at all anymore. Ness is the one who builds them, and then I'm just converting them basically. Oh, here we go. Ah, no more rust. But now it looks like overly white, I guess. It's like the rust is like, the rust isn't gone. It's just become white, I guess. Unless I can like maybe change it to a different material. Oh god, this would probably crash my... Whoa! That's kind of cursed because it's like... But it also looks kind of cool. I'm going to just undo it though. Alright. So this is the power node underscore funny. And now what we need to do is Oh, wait. Well, no. We don't have to mess with the original because we're going to export this. Okay. This is perfectly fine. This is okay. All right, we've got our tech generators. These are just not going to work here. They're all like skeletal meshes. It's really cursed, so we're going to delete all these. You think Microsoft is where IPs go to get saved? Snodrod? What do you say if you were the first person to go into space? You'd sing Rockwell's note on the Overseer ship. It's the perfect night note. It's an odd question, I guess, but you would sing it like a musical. Are we gonna say an ARK musical? Would you guys watch an ARK musical? Alright, the issue with this mesh, it's not going to work because this thing is super cursed. It's composed of all these rings or individual static meshes. It's really weird. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and just replace this with like maybe one of these things over here. I'm sorry, Ness. I'm butchering your beautiful build. I'm so sorry. Let's move this guy just over here. Take my money for the musical. That would be cool. I must admit. I would listen to that. All right. There we go. Cool. Oh, what if I stretch it up? Oh, that's really cursed. Oh god. I can make it larger though. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. I can't tell if that's really much larger, but okay. I think we're gonna have to do the same thing over here because this ain't it, Chief. You have to pay me to watch any musical. Oh, already. Even an ARK musical. Ah. Hi Buzz, how are you? Okay, I mean that kind of works. You do this type of work at your school? You got to a vocational school, you like watching it? You don't like doing it? Gotcha. Alright, next structure type. Dedicated storage box. Oh boy, I remember these all too well. So for this, we're gonna, actually I believe we've got a thing for it. Go into structure. Structure's baked. We're gonna go into our funny folder, search for that. Right click, replace. Hello, the breezy corner. How are you? Door tech. I think I've already got door tech. place. Double door. Oh, these are up here. What is going on with the... Oh, that's fascinating. About the little part 2 teaser soundtrack thing, didn't either kind of quit the project? Does that mean the soundtracks will not be released? I don't recall if I actually got express permission from him, but usually he's very relaxed about that kind of thing. Let me double check if I did. Steve. All right, I've asked him, should be able to get you a response pretty soon. I mean, at least we can have the PKO ones, but there's a lot he's done for the project, previously, so it would be a lot more, useful to have his tracks in there as well. Since Rockwell Aberration isn't quite dead, it's coming in Genesis 2, right? I don't know what you mean exactly. I mean, yes. That is, yes, Rockwell's alive. That's low-key smart way of building stuff. Can you port it in-game too? Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're porting it in-game. So, basically, Cape Rocker, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking structures that our builder built in the game itself, and then I exported them out of the game, and then I did a conversion process that basically divided the structures up into like types. So for example, like I can select all the feeding troughs here just by clicking on them. I can select all the wires, all the walls, all the gate door, gate frames or whatever, the gates themselves, all these door frames, right? So I'm basically combining all like structures into separate static meshes, and then I decimate them. So like, for example, these are a pretty good example. If you look at these training dummies, you might not be able to tell that well, but they're decimated. So their meshes are actually like lower try count than normal. This step isn't necessary, but it helps with performance. You can also see it pretty easily on the pillars. They're just slightly like less, like worse quality, I guess. I did it really heavily on this building because it's super huge. You could definitely see it in like the doors. Maybe if I lit, yeah, like you'll notice the roof here is like kind of different looking from normal. The foundations look kind of gross. So these are basically decimated versions, but they run super well. And then I'm going to put them back in the game as a map extension for Aberration. And that way we can, and I'm also going to build a matinee into that, so I can basically press a button and these structures will pop out of the ground and just exist, and we can like build on them and everything. So it's mainly for like we're doing film basically. Thanks, Daniel. Have a nice day. But it's mainly just for sets. It's not really functional buildings, but in the future we might explore that. I need water. I'll bring it back, Remember to hydrate Nettie in chat. Yes. Very important. Alright. So what's next? Got a couple foundations. Where even are this is the foundations, okay. I guess we can replace them. It's your favorite ARK map? Aberration, of course. Aberration. Bum, bum, bum. Railing. There's two railings here. Okay. Some metal. There we go. Okay. Ramp. Let's get all these ramps. Ooh, there's a lot of ramps. That's so many ramps. Let's see, it's good for these, but for these ones, I'm gonna increase the scale. 1.5. It's good. Roof. If you guys see me tapping my mic, it's just me and basically muting it. I have chronic lung illness, so I cough a lot. I forget if the alt is the one that we use. I think it is, yeah. We just increase the scale. Do like 1.3 instead. There we go. Sloped wall tech left. Tech right. This is kind of an interesting design here where like the walls are like spiky. Replace these with the right. Now with this structure in particular, spoiler alert guys, this structure is actually going to partly explode in part 2. Like part of the wall is gonna like sort of break open, and so this structure in particular I need to be careful with, because it's basically I need to make sure I don't bake all the structures into one, because I'm gonna have to do like a physics simulation on the part of the wall where it breaks open. So what the heck are these doing here? Generally, you could probably delete these. Hi, GameWiki, how are you? No, not the pretty build. Yes. I love destruction. Okay, we're just gonna delete these. Pretty good. I'm all right. Finally finished that that story, that project that was taking me a while. The video I just put out yesterday was pretty much, it took up like basically like my whole week last week. So now that that's over, I've got time freed up to work on this kind of stuff. Doing ARK God's work. Thank you so much for your hard work. Thanks for watching, David. I appreciate it. As a builder in ARK, you feel the pain of seeing the builds get destroyed. But as a viewer, you also enjoy. Yeah, I mean, it's well, it's not actually, that's the cool thing, is like we're not actually like destroying it. Like we still have like, it's basically like an animation, like a scripted sequence. Straight up, like we'll be using the sequencer to like have like a version of the build that's like untouched, and then like there's a part where the animation will just like blow up the walls. Then we can like reset it. Like it's gonna be really cool. Usually you don't watch stuff like that, but you really enjoyed it. Cool. I am glad. It'd be way easier to delete these in Blender probably, but too late now. All right. Oh, definitely do not need these. Definitely. Those are tri ceilings? That's so strange. Uh-oh. Whoops. I also accidentally deleted the ground. Whoops. Accidentally deleted the entire ground. All right. Now I've got this. You know, heck, we don't even need any, like, now that I think about it, we don't even really need that ground either. So much of this I can just like straight up delete to like make the poly count kind of like chill out. That's good enough for now. All right, what else needs to be fixed? There's hidden stuff? What? What did I hide? Okay, for some, hold on. How do I unhide all? Can I like unhide all? Scene outliner. Am I a coffee man? I like coffee. I like the taste of coffee. I just don't drink it much anymore. But I do like the taste of it. Like if you put coffee in front of me, I would drink it in like 5 seconds. I would like drink the entire thing. But like I don't actually care to make or drink it or anything. I tend to do that with a lot of things where it's just like, dude, there's got to be a way to unhide all. Visibility. Show all actors. Okay. There we go. But yeah. Oh, that's what I did. I didn't actually delete it. I hit it. Okay. Ah! Dude, what's happening? Trying to do the thing. Alright, select that. Are you a coffee man or woman, the snod rod? All right, we've got small all small pillar. Replace that. Got our tech lights. So there's only a couple of these. These are inside. Why the heck? That one's inside. That one's inside. These are all inside. What are these? These don't serve any purpose. What the heck? So, Ned, what is this object that you're currently working on? This is the laboratory. This is actually Rockwell's lab, which is pretty much what I'll call it. Granted, it's not really his. He just kind of like took it over. I mean, it's like it's pretty much the only place he works. And I'm gonna have to basically, so there's like an external object version, and then we're gonna build like a map, Rockwell's lab map that actually like has some really complex mechanics that allow us to like add really cool shadows and stuff. Because there's a lot of scenes that take place in this lab building. These are tri-ceilings. Let's see, I don't know if do I have a thing for that? No, I don't. It's probably this then. Okay. What? There's some under here. What? What are these doing, man? I gotta get these out of here. Let's hide this. Boom. You just spilt your coffee, so now you want to die? Oh, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Wait, are these even like used? Oh, I guess they are. But wait. They're just under that. Doesn't really matter then, does it? You don't really see them. Guess I can delete them then. No need for the tri-ceilings. Goodbye, all tri-ceilings. This is where he messes around with Edmundium. Edmundium. Jason, can't wait for the survival stories. Me neither, man. Cannot wait to be done with the survival story. Not that I hate it. It's just I'm very excited to sort of like finish up a project, and mainly the process, like the thing that I like about the survival stories is how many skills I've learned from it. Like, because of the survival stories, I'm doing stuff like this, and just a couple months ago I didn't even know how to touch the dev kit. Like, it was completely foreign to me. So mainly I think what's really nice about the dev kit for me is that why was that necessary? Is just like how much I've learned from it, you know. Edmundium. That's a weird way to say herb. That's a weird way to say Edmundium. Force field with that. Oh, okay. Great way to learn new things. Yeah, when you sort of just force yourself to work on a project, even if the project becomes a little bit mind-numbing, what I then start to focus on is just the joy of like learning the skills that are necessary to see the project like to its end, you know. So like, I don't care what I have to learn to finish the survival stories. I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to finish the survival stories if that's necessary. Not to say that my team is not amazing or like integral to everything, but if it, you know, even if I lost like the whole team that works on the survival stories for some reason, I would still take the time to literally learn everything that I have to in order to finish it. But that isn't to say I could like do it easily without them like in any capacity, because they're like the best people ever, and they're incredibly skilled, and it would take me years and years probably to learn the sort of extent to knowledge that they have with a lot of this stuff. Oh, okay. Wall. Sometimes you just gotta dive in. Yeah, people are too afraid to get their hands dirty or their feet wet or whatever the expression may be. But you have to if you want to succeed. You just well, it's not really true. Success can be defined in a lot of ways, but if you want to see a vision through to the end, you kind of just have to grab it and do whatever is necessary to accomplish the vision. No matter how much time, no matter how much work. But also be realistic. Like this stuff, this is realistic, right? Like Aberration, the survival stories and everything, it's relatively realistic. It's machinima, so, you know, the game engine's already made for me, and it's not like I'm starting from scratch or something, right? It's important not to be so, like, dedicated that you're working on something that you're never even gonna, like, finish in your lifetime, or like something that you've been working on for so long that the technology just becomes like insanely outdated, and then you're like, you've been working on a project for 10 years and you're like, oh, technology just advanced so much that I could do what I spent 10 years doing in like 5 seconds. What have I just done with my life? You know? So being realistic is like super important. I'm also going to make that just some regular walls. Can I like edit, rename them en masse? No, I can't. BP wall tech C that. Oh, oops. Ceiling check. Almost done, boys and girls. Is Grapeshot trying to port Atlas to UE5? Yes, they 100% are. They're planning on doing that. Hopefully, well, I think they hope having it out by Q1 2023. And now that I think about it, oh man, Q1 2023. That's also when this metaverse thing is supposed to be coming out. Oh no. No, I think I figured it out. That's why they're trying to port Atlas to UE5. It all makes sense now. No, that's that's not good. That's really not good. And they're not even gonna have WaveWorks 2.0 with UE4 because it's in a new engine. UE5 doesn't have WaveWorks, at least not yet, as far as I've heard. What the hell is gonna happen, dude? I'm just so I don't know what to expect. Tech wall sloped. Why were these not treated the same? It's all coming together. Yeah. Hopefully, like I was saying before, something soon. Something important. That I have truly no involvement with. None at all. None. I swear. Nothing. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What? No, nothing. Sure. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I need to do this sloped. Slope. Left. So we go right click, we go click the boom. Just gonna grab all our beautiful assets now. These beautiful, happy little assets that are not NFTs, mind you. And put them all in a happy little folder. Happy little folder. Ned before survival stories will be out when they're done. Now let's do it live, boys. Yeah. Hey, it's not like I'm really revealing that much here. No, most people don't know what the hell they're looking at. All right, so I'm gonna save this world. It's really important that I keep this asset behind. Even though it's going to make this world really laggy, that's for sure. Well, it's not as laggy because they're static meshes now. They're not blueprints, but it's still laggy because when you add up all the all the massive amount of structures over there for static meshes. Alright. Yeah, it's not too bad. It ain't too bad. Alright, so now we're going to select immediate children. We're going to head up here, file. We're going to export selected. Head into our happy little folder. It's going to be exports. This is, we'll call it Rockwell's Lab. Hello, Colton. How are you? Man, do I want some hot chocolate? Me too. That would be very cool. I would love hot chocolate. Alright, let's import our structure. Let's see, Rockwell's Lab. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Hello, it is I, the guy without a name. Hello, Chris. No name. That's kind of a contradiction. It says your name is Chris. Power drill? Question mark. Oh, that was a vacuum. Vacuumed up an Asian lady beetle, which is a very invasive creature that has infested my house. And he washes his hands with power tools like a man. That's funny. All right. Time to put these together. Ceiling tech. Boom. Combine all those. Get our charge stations. Combine those. Our dedicated storage boxes. What? Why did it not select? Question mark. Okay. There we go. Not sure why there aren't any over there, but probably doesn't matter. So we want to just like outright get rid of them. Or hold on. I have a better idea. Why don't we add to this? Yeah, let's do that. Check out my epic ARK building skills, guys. Grab down here. Well, it's probably better if we instead Control J. Now we've created an entire thing. Then we're going to copy paste that to here. Whoa. Looks pretty good. Oh. I don't know exactly if there's any kind of like order to where these appear, but this is something. I vacuumed up a lady. Yes. Well, not a ladybug, a lady beetle. Basically, it's not. It's like a fake ladybug. They're a severely invasive species where I am, and no, they're awful. They infest your houses basically en masse. So there's like hundreds of them that just gather around your windows, and they're not small bugs. Like ladybugs are. I mean, you know how big they are, right? They're not tiny. So they're quite the annoyance, and they fly everywhere. If they were ladybugs, I wouldn't be as mad because mainly there wouldn't be as many. They're not ladybugs. They're not invasive. But these Asian lady beetles look like ladybugs, but they have slightly different colors, and they're like just evil. They're just evil. There's no other way to put it, basically. And that is why I have sworn to destroy them all. I was a ladybug slayer in my younger years. But now I just vacuum them up because that's like the best way to deal with it. It's truly, when you have to like live with it, it's not, by the way, it's seasonal. So like they come around at winter time, but after that we go like, you know, the whole summer generally without them, which is nice. But they are just so awful. You have no idea. They also like their blood smells disgusting. It's this really awful thing. And if they like die in your food or something, or if they die on you, then, or not even die, but if they like get on you, they'll just shoot their blood on you. It's like meant to deter predators, I guess, but it's just so gross. It's like this yellow. It smells awful. It's like, it gave me like trauma basically. More or less. So not good, not good. Ned, how do you find a clustered server in the server list? You can't really find server. Well, what do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. You're talking about your own or mine? Door frame. Dude, I'm holding this shit. I think my keyboard's breaking down, man. It's not registering my keystrokes. Rockwell's lab is looking good. Thank you. Oh, hey, Rockwell's music just came on. It's all thanks to Ness. He's the great mind behind it. Server that's part of a closed server, yours, if yours have one. Yeah, Colton, if you look in the description, you can find a link to my Discord server. Go ahead and join that, and then you can join our server. You just need to verify, follow the instructions, and read. And then you can find your way onto our server cluster if you want to join. That's a, hold on, that's a door? Oh, no, double door. Yep, Gareth Coker makes all the music for ARK 2. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. Double door frame. Is the cluster available on Switch? No. It's for PC. Can you get clusters on Switch that you know of as of now? No, I'm not gonna rent clusters for the Switch version. No plan to do that. It's just you know, there aren't as many players. It doesn't have mouse support. I wouldn't really play on it. I'm just on PC here. Yeah. Not to say the Switch version is bad though. It's good. I'm very impressed with what they did with it. I've played it a little bit. But as far as what I'm doing, I'm involved on the PC. Wall. YouTube just now telling me you're live, and I've been watching live for a while. Yeah, YouTube tends to do that. I don't know why. We got 2 types of walls. And I really like how this turned out. I really like it, man. It's sweet. Alright, now it's my favorite part. Decimation. We're gonna head on over to do our ceiling first. Decimate 0.0.12. Gonna Control L, copy modifiers. Alright, then we're gonna turn off the decimate on the roofs. Actually, oops, I'm gonna do 0.9. That actually might look kind of weird. I'll do 0.5. Oh my god, I decimated these stairs so bad. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh no. Oh, that's yikes. That's a yikes moment right there. You need to make that like at least 0.25. Hi, part 2. Yes? Is that, what does that mean? I'm confused. Are you saying hi to part 2? Or are you saying hi, part 2 question mark? I'm gonna save this really quick actually. Rockwell Lab. Actually, we'll call it Rockwell's Lab. You said hi a few hours ago. Nice. Rockwell's Lab. Exports. Organic polymer. Whoa. No. Organic polymer does not heal you. No, I'm not wildcard. No. Don't worry, I'm just a man. I am a man that is not employed by wildcard, just to be very clear. Alright. Happy little folder. Alright, let's go ahead and import all this stuff now. Let's make a new folder. We're gonna call this. It's called Respawn Candy for a reason. We're gonna call this Rockwell's Lab. And find the thing. Import. We'll import it. That's it. Yeah. Import all. Send them an email that they need to recruit you. My friend, I think I've sealed my fate there. There is just about no chance that I will ever work at Wildcard. Not by virtue of my skill set or lack thereof, but by virtue of the fact that I've just openly and publicly spoken about their publisher, which is a good way to get blacklisted. So, you know, while I love Studio Wildcard and what they've made, it's very likely that I've just sealed my fate away from ever being able to work with them in the future. That's how the gaming industry is, but particularly from my research, what happens in this space especially, you know, they'll hire content creators and stuff and people who do mods, but not when those people speak out against stuff. Skill issue. I wish, honestly, it was a skill issue, because at least then I could get better, you know. But this is unfortunately not a skill issue. Say sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry though. That's the thing. I'm not sorry for bringing to light important stuff, so it wouldn't be genuine. Really use triangle meshes. Oh yes, really. All right, so we've got all our stuff now. One by one. All right, so I've got my funny material now. My funny material. I think you might be more valuable to them with what you're already doing, It brings more attention to the game. Maybe. You mean with the lore stuff, or with the news journalism? Let's see. Implant. All right, the funny. We got the funny node. I think it worked. I think it worked. Yes. They're like these gross white things. They don't hire you. They should at least send you gifts. Everything. Well, it's not that wild. It's not that Wildcard wouldn't want to hire me. I think it's that whoever controls Wildcard would not. I've just talked about the founder of Snail Games in the last video. We're talking about a man who has so much power you can't even imagine. And so, yeah, trust me, it's not the developers who wouldn't want me. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know them. That's a possibility, but it's a lot more than that. Wildcard definitely has their eyes on Unity. Yeah, I mean, at this point, for sure. But it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna do whatever I want with my life. That I'm gonna go in whatever direction I need to have a fulfilling life for the next 60 years, as long as I can live, right? Whether that means doing journalism, making games, making films, doing all three of those things, being a voice actor, making music. I mean, I have a lot of interests that go way beyond just like what YouTubers normally do. And just like playing ARK, right? Like playing games, I guess. Not to say I'm like better than them or something, but just to say like my interests go a lot in a different direction, I guess, than like conventional ARK players. These are stairs. Let's do these one at a time. These are ceilings, right? Yeah. What else would you voice act for? Mostly games, I think. That'd be really fun. I'd like that. Do whatever fulfills you. Yeah, I'm very lucky to be able to do one of the things that fulfills me right now. So if I can do even more of them in the future, that would be really cool. And do it professionally, I guess, in like a more professional setting. That would be even cooler. Oh, okay, that's a lot of material slots. You want to see Nettie the Noodle star in a Die Hard film? Yeah, I'm curious about acting myself. But I know that I can't do everything, so to an extent, I'm going to have to prioritize certain skills over others. Oh, no, that is a one that I need to be careful with. Yep. Okay, that metal bit. This is scuffed. I don't know what the heck the material slots did. Let's just put that on all of them. How's that look? Oh, Wait. Okay. This is so weird. So, okay, so that was good. That was a good one. Then I'm missing like 3. And no. Okay. No. Okay. So I need that on this one. What about that? There we go. Might be yeah. Then there's one more, which should be that. All right. We've done it. Do you know when AB Part 2 will come out? Yes. I do. Would you like me to tell you? Would you like to know? I could tell you. Wait, did it not select? Oh, you okay. That's just fine. Let's see. Yes. January. It is coming out January. When in January, I cannot say. I don't know. But it's coming out January. Why won't... Okay. Oh, wait, it didn't... Oh, man, it didn't grab, like, any of these. That's scuffed. Okay. These are doors? Double doors, I think. Yeah. That is good. Yes. It is good. Hype! I don't have any promotional videos yet. Because mainly I've just been, you know, tunnel vision on this, what I'm working on here. I've learned over the years that I don't really care anymore to like hype things up unless they actually like, unless there's substance. Like I'm not gonna make like a promotional trailer that's gonna otherwise take away time from the development of the actual thing. And you see that a lot in the gaming industry now. I mean, marketing is really important. It's everything, but like, you know, maybe that is something I should look at. I'm gonna start doing it leading up to the release, but you know, it's just not really a priority for me right now. And I think you guys I think that's okay because I'm, you know, supplementing with other kinds of videos all the time, so it's not like it really matters. But I know you guys want to hear more. The viewers do their own hype. Yeah, that really does happen to an extent. But I'll probably release some kind of like cool little teaser that's kind of like whoa, that's not very much. That's just kind of like short. I think that those can be a lot more heavy hitting than the bigger things sometimes, depending on the substance. Do you ever do voice actor with the Planet Earth show? Planet Earth? What is that? I don't think I've heard of that. Hello, bro. Hi, how are you? These are, I think, more double doors. It's a nature documentary type show. I think David Attenborough does the view. I mean, I'd consider pretty much I'd do just about anything if I was interested in it. from Vietnam. How am I? I'm good. Good. How are you? Let's grab these. This is only gonna have one material slot, unfortunately, but that's actually okay. These are railings. Ramp. These are okay. That's this basically. Boom. Is there any specific games you would want to VA for? I guess I don't really think about it like that as much. Like, there are definitely only specific characters I think I could do VA for. So, basically like younger guys that are a little less like gruff generally, because I have a pretty like high pitched voice, I guess, when I'm just speaking normally. I can make it sound lower or whatever, you know. And it sort of happens when I've just woken up, just like how it works for other people. I'm by no means, I don't have formal training in it. But if I really was interested, I could. But mostly I sort of more like adventure games. I don't know. I like the voice actor for both the Dying Light games. I think those guys did pretty good jobs. So what's the one guy's name? I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember the names of either of them. But I know, because I know Kyle Crane. Kyle Crane voice. Behind the voice actors, Roger Craig Smith. I liked his performance, and then I don't know how I forgot the. I don't even remember the. Oh, it's Aiden. That's his name, Aiden. Jonah Scott, right? I like Jonah Scott. He did a pretty good job. Kratos voice actor is great. But yeah, if I were to ever do anything like that, it would be it'd be a more like, I guess, more like laid back kind of guy that's not as gruff or anything. It's just like kind of like a cocky dick kind of guy. That kind of thing. Those characters are more fascinating for me. We make a corrupt skin for Rockwell. We already have something akin to that. I'm not really going to spoil it, but we already basically have something like that done. But you'll have to wait and see and find out. BP roof. Where's a good roof example? I guess this is kind of that. I think I've forgotten just how many hours I've spent doing this now. I genuinely do not remember anymore. I've completely lost count. It would not surprise me if I've already spent like 30 hours into just converting these structures alone. But at least it makes me feel like I'm doing something on the team and I'm not just like directing people on doing a bunch of hard shit that I don't understand. It's nice to actually feel like I'm contributing. Other than like obviously coming up with a lot of the ideas and stuff. These are tri-roofs. Basically that. I'm gonna break my mouse trying to click all these buttons really hard because they're not registering. These are some pillars. Here's my pillars. Come on, dude. Find the damn... What? Oh, that's... No, that's... What? It's not registering. That's the worst. Force field. You like fish sticks? Fish sticks? Pretend I didn't accidentally screw up on that word. Also, my camera seems to have just died. I'll fix that. You like fish sticks? Nice. I haven't really had those before, I think. Maybe I had them like once. We had these like childhood friends that were like obsessed with fish sticks. And they kind of grossed me out as a kid. So like I didn't even have to try them when I was a kid. I was just like, they seemed gross. And then I wanted to just try them when I was like maybe 14 or something. So I think I've had them like once. And then I was like, yeah, this is not cool. This is like not very hype. It's whatever. Underwhelming, I guess. Oh, this is interesting. You didn't know the scenes were built like this. Hello, Dot. Welcome to my stream. Yeah, I'll explain how this all works. So basically, we build... well, from here on, for any builds, we're actually going to be building them directly in the dev kit with static meshes. But at the moment, like all the builds up until this point have been done in game. And so we have to... I'm basically the sole person responsible for converting them now. So I'm basically taking the structures that Nest built in game and turning them into static meshes. And then from there, they're basically decimated, which means the try counts are lowered, so they run a lot better. And ultimately then they're used as like background objects. So it'll really flesh out the city and make it look very alive and built up. Rather than having to have structures load in and stuff, you know, and create massive performance dips. These are super optimized and run like amazingly well. So it's quite a luxury to be able to have these, I guess, in ARK. Not that it's easy to convert them, because it is a bitch, dude. This is like such a convoluted process, but I'm not really complaining. I don't mind so much. Oh, are the so You probably know what charge nodes normally look like. This is what decimation did to them. Basically like that. Oh, it's still kind of rusty on top, but whatever. Nobody will notice. Nobody will notice. Cool. So that's that. And I'm gonna, I think all these are saved, so. But for real, that's really interesting. Thanks for showing us. Yep. Thanks for hanging out, because it's nice to have some people to chat with when I'm doing something so monotonous. Squished. Yeah, I do look a little squished. I'm gonna save the unruined Tech City assets folder. So, all right, that's that. I'm gonna move the whole thing. Let me go ahead and select building 12. Wow, we're on building 12, guys. That's crazy. Got maybe 4 more to go, I think. Something like that. Ed was Vin Diesel all along. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I don't want another lawsuit, okay? Kidding. I'm kidding. That, of course, is not a likely lawsuit. Here we go. Welcome to my tech city, guys. The tech city that runs extremely well. Just to show you how well it runs. Check this out. Tech city that has all these assets loaded in. Okay, it's like a little bit because I'm streaming, of course. But isn't this insane? Isn't this just absolutely insane? That this city is like running at what? How many FPS? 30 FPS? You didn't say anything with any real information. Yeah, I don't know. I know. Don't worry. I'm just being dramatic. But yeah, oh man, I haven't added collision to that yet, but yeah, freaking 30 FPS. We've done it. It worked. Santiago canceled the sun. Yeah, I mean, I'm flying around a city that should be getting me like 10 FPS right now, but it's running just fine. That's wild. All right, so that's that. I mean, what I can do is, so I can go ahead and like save this. Green screen, save new world. This is about the time when I'm supposed to stop working on the structures and go work on the next lore video. But I want to see something. And also maybe show you guys. If you're curious to know where these structures are actually going, I'm about to show you. Hello, Xana Titan. How are you? Thanks for the work. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you liked the videos. Game mods, green screen map, new world. Sneak peek. Will do. As soon as this saves, I'll load up the ab extension. Aberration. Alright, so what we have to do first is, I have it written down, but I don't know if it's gonna like open on stream. We go to the maps folder. We're gonna load into, we go into the island submaps. And then, that might not be it actually. The island, oh, this is the island submaps, okay. Then we just find the island. Alright, we're gonna load into the island. Hopefully this unloads the current map I'm in, because it would be catastrophic, well not catastrophic, but not good if if I loaded up the like the island level inside of my like test level that I made. Select. So I don't want to select, I don't want to save that stuff, but I'll save the unruined tech city assets. I think. I don't know why, I mean, sure, okay. I think that's okay. Loading map of the island. All right, here we go. So now that we're in here, we're gonna go to the window levels. And then we just find, we're gonna, I think we double click the ab level. So like for example, I'm gonna load that. Let's see what happens. Fight the ocean. I'm gonna get a popsicle really quick, guys. I have like infinite popsicles that I haven't eaten. Chair cam. It's one good looking chair. Okay. Where are we? Where's aberration? Aberration should be. Is that aberration? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? What? Dude, none of my inputs are working anymore. This is like... Oh, man. Oh, this is all the... Okay. Okay, get it. It's Bush World. Bush World. That sounds like such a wholesome, happy place. Welcome to Bush World. There's just like bushes everywhere. It's just green bush. Like the Green Hill Zone from Sonic, but just bushes everywhere. Alright, so now we're gonna load Ab Ruin Matinees. The bush dimension. Here we go. Welcome, y'all. How's the ice pop? It's pretty good. Welcome to the control room. We have our wide bulb dog and our possessed nameless. Not that they weren't already possessed. I put these down. These are my creations, by the way. It has a joke. Hold on. Who do all the inches follow? Their ruler. Ha ha ha. That's funny. That's hilarious. Scorched Earth is Bush World. Tungo Burr. Okay, I'm getting distracted. So, okay. This is interesting. I forget if we even need the islands. Well, I guess we do need it. We should have the Ab 1 Ruin Matinee. And then the Nexus Ruins, I think. The Tier 4, I believe, is attached to the... Hey, check it out. They're all down here. Cool. So I don't really remember how this works. Basically, we attach the structures to a matinee. Well, we attach them to a thing, and that thing starts at like a really low position, and then when we press a button, it goes up to an extent, and that just like makes the structures come out of the ground, basically. That's just our way of like making them exist. You would think that sounds unnecessary, but it might be to an extent. I just that's how we do it, basically. But I just don't know how to edit the... This is a static. Okay, this is a static mesh. We got the... Let me look at the matinee. So like, I'll show you guys. See, if I play this and if I play the matinee, play. See? Boop. There you go. Welcome to the city. Welcome to City 17. So, I think now what I need to do, I'll try this with one structure, and then if it works, then I can do it over and over again. Megapithecus theme. Have I seen Happy Tree Friends? Yes. Yes, I have. Welcome, just like wholesome, just like Happy Tree Friends. Gotcha. I hadn't remembered it until you just made me realize it was an actual... Oh yeah, that's the name of the thing. Okay. I think we'll just straight up get rid of... we can't, though. I mean, we can get rid of the... What the hell? What is this? FX? What am I looking... What am I looking at? Like, what have I selected? Can I modify? Can I select like none? Clear? It won't let me. It's the best kids show, not violent in any way. Yeah, that's what they all say. Here we go. I just need to clear the rest of these. No more hologram for you. Oh. Okay, everything's fine. It's saved, but I did crash my dev kit. So, with that said, I think that's where I'm going to stop. Don't worry, no baby rage going on here. Just, it's probably the dev kit telling me to go work on something else now. But you got a little peek into like sort of how this stuff works. Yeah, y'all. Thanks all so much for watching. Oh, you can see the sides. Let's fix that. The illusions are broken. Guys, thanks so much for stopping by, checking out my stream, and seeing what goes into the survival stories. I will see you soon with our next video or stream, whatever it may be. Thanks so much again, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Ari. Bye, Dot, Buzzling, everyone, Empress of Death. Take care, guys. Peace.